welcome back to my channel. For the new people who don't know me, I am a teen crocheter who owns a small business called Fuzzy Homemade Creations, and for everyone else, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to be doing a how much can I market prep in 4 days. So basically, I have a 4-day weekend here off from school, which means that I'm going to be market prepping a lot because if you do not already know, I have a market on March 28th, so that is in 1 month and 15 days, so not too much time, and I'm very low on inventory because one of my last markets that I did, I sold out of almost everything, so I only have about 1 table's worth of inventory, but we are going to figure that out. Yeah, so I have a bunch of whips that I want to get done in this video. I have all my turtles that I've been working on in the past 2 videos. I have all of those done. I just need to sew on all of the heads and then make the accessories for some of them, like the petals, the strawberry leaves, and stuff like that. I have to make all of those, and then I have some mushroom boys that I started working on. I have the top top shell thing mushroom part of it. I just have to do the white part of all of them, and then I have 1 unicorn, 1 rainbow dash that I'm making. I have 1 dragon that I'm making, 1 little mini sitting dragon. I have 2 Nessies that I'm not going to finish in this video, but I'll probably work on them some because I have to get both of the Nessies done before March 19th. So that's in a month and 5 days, 4 days, 6 days. So, yeah, that's in a month and 6 days, so I have to do that. But other than that, I want to make a couple other things. I don't really know what I want to make. I think I want to make some headband stuff / keychains / mystery boxes things, because all of those I use the same patterns for them. I use my mini patterns, and yeah, I have to do that, so I just stick them onto the things. And I have this new idea of putting pipe cleaners around the headband and then gluing the plushie onto the pipe cleaners so that you can remove them, and I can do a make your own headband station, which is really cute idea. So I think I'm gonna make a bunch of those in this video too. I want to get some cats done for market prepping, some chickens, and just a bunch of other stuff. So we are going to see how much I can get done. I might go to the store to find stuff for the mystery boxes that I want to do, because last year I did this thing where I made mystery eggs. So they were golden eggs that I got from the dollar store, and then I put some plushies in it, and then I made little checklists for them, and it was really cute. So I think I want to do that again, and I just have to make the plushies for those. So I think I might go to the dollar store today, maybe. We'll see what I do, but I'm going to go see if I can go to the dollar store now-ish, but if I can't, then we will start by working on probably the mushroom boys, because I don't want to work on the turtles because I've been working on turtles non-stop. I'm back. I went to the Dollar Tree and I have a full bag of stuff that I will show you. So first off, I have a very big item here. This is a 16-inch egg. It is bigger than my head. And what I'm planning to do with this, so I have a bunny in overalls that I have that's about this big. It's a pretty big bunny, and I was thinking of putting that in there with some candy and the grass and stuff, and then making a little Easter basket, and I can sell it for yeah, and just make a little Easter basket, and it'll be really cute. So I got a couple of other things to go in this Easter basket. So this is going to be the basket portion, and then for the grass in it, I got a little bag of green shimmery Easter grass thing. And then I got a couple different candies. So I got these Warheads Chewy Bunnies. They are the sour chewy bunnies. I got a mini Russell Stoven solid milk chocolate bunny. And then I also got just some little milk chocolate eggs to just put it around in the thing. So that is all going to go inside of the egg. Here, I'll just I would show you the bunny, but like it's in one of my boxes over there, so I'm not gonna get it. Then second thing I got is I got smaller eggs. These are still pretty jumbo eggs, but I got 2 packs, so 8 eggs, and this is what I use for my mystery boxes for Easter time. So I use my mini plushies and then I put them inside of here and I make like a little card to go with them saying which one you got and stuff. And yeah, I make them little keychains. So yeah, that is something that I got. And then I got one more idea while I was there, and it was to make little fish bowls. So I got 5 of these little containers here that I'm going to use as the actual fish bowls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're just little plastic bowl things that I'm going to use for the fish bowls, and I'm going to crochet little fish and put them in there. And then I got some little accessories for it. So I got the little pebble things that like are in fish bowls, like the yeah, just the little pebbles. I got white pebbles, and then I also got this little reindeer moss to go inside of each of the things. I'm just gonna put like a little bit of it as like a little plant. So I think that's gonna be really cute. So now I have a couple options of stuff to make. I can either make my little keychains for the mystery boxes. I could make more things for the headbands, or I could make fish, but I kind of want to make the fish because I'm really excited about putting these together. So yeah, I think I'm going to get to making fish. I bought 5 of them, which means I'm going to make 5 little fish. So I'm gonna find a cute little goldfish pattern real quick. I have a couple different fish patterns, but I don't know which one I'm gonna use, so we are going to see which one I end up using. Okay, so it's a lot later now, and I'm now going to start on all of the animals. I was busy doing other things, but I'm going to start on all the fish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 2 mini turtles. I'm going to make 2 little fish, actual fish, and then I'm going to make 1 jellyfish. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to start with the turtles, and I think I'm just going to make them like classic turtle. So I'm going to start with the little turtles. So I have my green yarn and I have my brown yarn. I'm going to start with the normal brown yarn I use. This amount should be enough to make 1 of the shells. It's like literally nothing though, so we're going to be playing a bunch of yarn chicken, but then I'm going to make the second turtle with this brown yarn, which is slightly darker and I don't like it as much, but it's still something. So we are going to start making these little turtles. Okay guys, so it's the next day now, and it is actually Valentine's Day today, so happy Valentine's Day. This video will be posted like a week after Valentine's Day, but still, happy Valentine's Day. I'm wearing my beautiful Valentine's Day headband again because it's Valentine's Day, obviously. So yesterday I finished 1 of the little fish things. So I made all of the little containers. So I put the rocks in it, and then I put the little plant thing in it. Perfect. And then I put the turtle that I made. I decided that I'm not going to make 2 turtles. I'm only going to make 1 turtle because I did not really particularly like making the turtles. I mean, I might, because I don't like making the jellyfish either. But I don't know. I still have the head of one of the turtles, but I only finished one of the turtles, and so this is like what the whole like thing looks like all together. And then you can open it up and take the little turtle out of it. Here's the turtle. So I think it's really cute. So yeah, that's what I was working on. And then I was also thinking of making like a little adoption card that says like, adopt a fish, or like adopt a pet in a fishbowl pet or something. And then it has like name, birthday, like all the adoption certificate things. So I was thinking of doing that and then like attaching it onto like this little guy. So I'm gonna make those probably after I make all of the rest of them. I have 4 left, so I'm gonna make a couple more things. I think I'm gonna make the fish because I don't really want to make the jellyfish, so I'm going to go ahead and make some fish. So what I do for the fish is there are 2 like different colors in the fish. I use the All From Jade fish pattern, and so I'm gonna make like a white and blue fish and probably like a blue and yellow fish to do like a flounder fish. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay guys, so it's about like an hour later and it is 8:30 and I finished 2 of the little animals here. So I made 1 fish and 1 little whale. I made the fish and it didn't really turn out like as good as I was hoping. I don't really like it too much, so I'm only gonna make 1 of those. And then I made a whale because I forgot that I had this pattern. It is the All From Jade mini whale. It's free on Instagram. And yeah, I have that. So now I just have 2 more little fish bowls to fill, and I might make 1 jellyfish or something. I don't really know what I'm gonna make, but I have 2 more that I have to fill with something. I probably will finish this turtle here and add another turtle, and then I might make either a jellyfish or something. I don't know. But we're gonna do that. I have to eat breakfast now because I'm getting hungry, and then I will come back downstairs and I will finish these 2 little fish right here. Okay, so I finished eating breakfast, and for the last 2 I just decided to reuse some of my old plushies that I've made. So I have 2 little plushies that I've already made that are sea creatures and they're small enough to go inside. So I have this little stingray here, this manta ray, and then I also have a lobster. So I put those 2 in here. So now I have all 5. I have my whale, I have my turtle, I have my fish, I have my lobster, and I have my little stingray. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make the little like adoption certificates that go with them. I'm gonna quickly do that on my computer, try to find some inspiration, and then just make it on Canva. But then I will print those out and then add them, just like I'll probably put like a piece of tape to the top of this and then just tape it onto the top. Okay, so I just finished making the little tags and this is what they look like. So I printed out like the border and then I wrote the rest of it. It says adopt a whatever the animal is, and then it has name, birthday, and interests, and then when the person buys them they get to fill in what the little animal's name, what their birthday is, and what their interests are. So yeah, that's what I got. I have all 5 of them done, and now I have 1 little section of market prepping done. Perfect. And now I can either make the mystery eggs, I can make normal keychains, I can make little headband things, I can make chickens. I took off my headband because I kind of forgot where it went, to be honest. But it is 12:40 now, so it's a lot later, and I haven't been really crocheting that much. I did crochet 1 little mushroom boy here. The leg is lopsided for some reason. The legs are really weird. I think I made them too big. I don't even know. But, yeah, but this is my little mushroom boy that I made. This little guy. So I made that, and then I also made a shell for another mushrooms. I still have 3 little mushrooms that I have to make, but I don't really want to make mushrooms anymore because I made one and then it turned out not as cute as I wanted it to be. So yeah, mushrooms are done with, but I do have another whip that I'm working on. Actually, I have many whips. I have many whips. I have my temperature I have my temperature basket from this year, and then I have my temperature blanket from last year that I still have to finish. I'm still 2 months behind on that, but I have to do that. I have 2 Crochet by Jenna mini dragons that I'm making, and then I'm making 2 giant Nessies. I also have a dragon in the works, and I also have a rainbow dash that I'm making. I might make all the parts for the Crochet by Jenna dragon because right now I only have 1 wing for one of the dragons, and I want to make 2 dragons. So I think that I will make both of the wings for both the dragons, and then I'll make all the feet for all the dragons. So yeah, that's what I'll do. And then after that, that will stay as a whip while I make something else. Oh, I also have all my turtle whips that I didn't mention from the rest of the videos that I don't really want to make. So I've decided to do none of what I just said, and I'm going to make a bunch of keychains slash headband. I'm going to make a bunch of keychains slash headband add-ons slash mystery box things. So I have a bunch of different patterns for keychains, and they're all actually my patterns. You can get my spring spring animals pack on my Etsy, and I actually have a new pattern which has spring headbands that is coming out on my Etsy. Should be when this video comes out, so I'm so very excited for this. So I will show you all the headbands in my new pattern pack. So the spring headband pattern pack comes with 4 different headbands that you can make. The first one is actually my heart headband, which you saw throughout the entire beginning of this video, which I was wearing. That is the first one that you get. The second one that you get is this really pretty flower headband. It has a bunch of different flowers on it, and it's so pretty. The third one that you can make is a caterpillar and a sprout headband. So it has a little caterpillar on one side, and on the other side it has a little sprout. Then the last one is the bee and honey pot, and I think this one, maybe the caterpillar one, are my favorite. It has a little bee on it, and it has a little pot of honey, and it's so adorable. So I'm very excited about that. So I'm gonna just make like a bunch of different ones of these. I'm gonna make I'm gonna aim for 5 of each, which is a lot, but some of them are going to be turned into keychains, some of them are going to be turned into the headband add-ons, because what I'm doing is I'm going to do like a make your own headband station where I attach pipe cleaners to the bottom of these, and you can like slide them on and off the headband, and you can just choose how many ever you want and get a headband, and you can make your own headband, which I think is really cool. So I want to make at least 5 of each of the little headbands here. Well, at least 5 of the add-ons. So I want to make 5 bees, 5 well, yeah. So I'm going to make 5 bees, 5 honey pots, 5 sprouts, 5 caterpillars, 5, well, for this, it's 5 for 1, but like, I'm just going to make 5 of them, maybe 5 of them in 2 different colors, so 10 in total. And then I'm also going to make 5 of each of my spring keychain pattern pack that I have. Oh, I'm also going to make 5 hearts, and I'm going to make 5 of the keychain 5 of each of the keychain pattern pack on my Etsy. That's right now, but one of them is the bees, so the bees don't count. Then I have the mushroom, I have the duck, I have the mallard, and I have the jellyfish. So that's for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. That's 50 plushies. Oh my gosh. Will I make 50? Well, 55 actually, if you count the other color of the flowers. which is a lot. I'm definitely gonna make 5 bees. I think I'm gonna make 5 of each of my normal keychain pattern, and then I'll probably only make 3 of the honeys because I don't think I'm gonna turn any of the honeys into keychains. And then I will probably only make 3 of all the headband patterns, but I will do like 5 of the flowers and stuff. Okay, this is a lot. I don't know which one I'm going to start with. I don't really feel like starting with the bee or the jellyfish because those two are the only ones that require sewing. The jellyfish, you just slip stitch back into the jellyfish, but it includes a lot of weaving in ends, and I don't want to do that. And I don't want to do the bee because you have to sew the wings on, but I think that I can do any of the other ones. So, we're gonna make a bunch of keychains. I don't know what I'm gonna start with, but we're gonna do something and see what happens. Okay, so it's a little bit later now. It is now 2:57, so almost 3 o'clock, and I've gotten a little bit of things done. I've made 3 little chickens here. So yeah, here's a chicken, here's a chicken, and here's a chicken. So I'm planning on making 5 of each thing, but I'm getting a little tired of the chickens, and I'm pretty sure that I won't be able to make 5 of each thing because 5 of each thing would be around 55 items. So I think I'm going to start with 3 of each item, and then I will add on if I have time. So yeah, So I made some chickens. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do at all. I also might finish, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a break from the keychains and switch to a different project, and then I'll come back to the keychains. So the project that I'm gonna switch to is, I'm gonna show you it. Okay, so the project that I'm working on is actually the Crochet by Jenna mini sitting dragon pattern. So this is what it's looking like so far. I have most of it done actually. I have the body all done, have all the limbs attached, and then I have the head done. I just have to do the ears and the horns, which I was not looking forward to it, but I really want to finish this guy. Okay, so it's later now. Again, it is now 5:14, so it's like 2 hours later, but I've done basically nothing. I finished 4 chickens, so I made 1 extra chicken, and I think I'm gonna start with making 4 of each item because I feel like that's a good start actually. And then with my dragon, I made the ears and I made the horns and attached them. So basically all I need to do is sew the head onto it and then make the wings, which is pretty good. But I gave up on that, made another chicken, and now I'm going to give up on the chickens because I only want to make 4 of them, and then I'll make 4 of the next little keychain, and I'm thinking that I'm gonna make ducks after this, like the normal ducks, not the mallard ducks, because they only require 1 color except for the bobble stitches, and there's only the beak sewing, so it's basically the same amount of work as the chickens, and they are pretty easy to make. So I'm going to make that. And then we will get on, I don't know. I have some homework that I have to do that I don't really want to do. I have some homework that I need to do, but I have 3 days to do it, but I might get ahead and do some of it today. But I haven't really completed too much today. I made like 1 mushroom boy and then a couple chickens. But I want to like crank out as much today as possible because I've literally had all day to crochet and I haven't done anything. So I want to spend the rest of today crocheting, knocking out as much as I can. I'm gonna make duck keychains now. Hey guys, it's the next day now, and I got a little bit of things done yesterday. Yesterday I finished 2 mushroom boys, but they're up in my thing that I don't want to get. But that's what I did yesterday, and now okay, this is always just, it's fine. So yeah, yesterday I just finished my mushroom boys. I made a blue one and I made a green one, and then I put those up there, and then this morning I woke up and I'm working on little duck keychains. So I'm doing like the assembly line thing. So I'm making all of the bodies, and I think I'm gonna make 5 of these because there's gonna be multiple of them in the mystery eggs, so I want to make more of them. So I'm gonna make 5 of them, 5 little bodies, and then I will put all the wings on all of them, and then I will put all the beaks on all of them, and then I will be done. But I'm almost done with the second duck, so I have one and almost done with this one here. And then yeah, this is my pattern. It is up on my Etsy. It is a pattern bundle with this, a mallard, a mushroom boy, a jellyfish, and a bee. So if you want to go check that out, I recommend that. I do have to work on some other things today besides making my ducks. So I have to make my ducks, but I think after I make all the bodies of all the ducks, I'm going to switch over to my temperature basket because I am 15 days behind. I'm not too behind, which is good, but I want to do all of those 15 days before I get really behind, like my temperature blanket that I did, because I am still behind on that. I'm still on October. We're not going to talk about that though. So, yeah, I'm gonna work on the duck bodies, and then I will switch to my temperature blanket and then come back to the ducks and like do that whole switching off thing. So here's the thing. You know how I always said I was gonna make 5 chicks? Well, I kind of ran out of yarn. This is the 5th chick, and it's like almost done. I'm like about to do like the feet, and I ran out of yarn. And I don't have any more of that color. I have a color that's really similar to that color, but it's not that color. It's lighter than that color. So I can't really make a 5th chick unless I switch to the lighter color right now, but like I don't really want to do that. So I might just stick with the 4 chicks. The chickens are the ultra rare ones in my mystery boxes. So like there's only going to be 1 chick. I have 8 mystery eggs, and there's only 1 of them is going to have the chicken in it. So I only need 1 chicken for that, and then the 3 other chickens can go to keychains. But these little guys, these guys are the uncommon. So here's my lineup. So I have I have 5 boxes, right? So there are going to be 3 commons, and the commons are little flower keychains that are just made with acrylic yarn, and then the uncommons are going to be the ducks and the bees. The ducks and the bees. So I'm gonna have 2. Actually, what I could do is I could have a mallard instead. I have all of the bodies of the chicks made. I have 4 little chicks, and now what I can do is I can either work on my temperature basket, or I could work on a whip that I have. I could start a new project, or I could make a different kind of keychain. The chicks are done. Oh, okay, I'm completely covered. That didn't work. Okay. The chicks are finished. I finished all 4 of the little chicks. I realized that with the little bit of yarn that I had left, I forgot that I didn't make the wings yet for the chicks, so I had to do that. And I did have enough yarn, luckily, for that. But this is what they look like. Okay, guys, so it is now 1:45, so it's a little bit later now. And what I've been doing is, first I worked on my temperature blanket. Yes, my temperature blanket from last year. I worked on that for a little bit, but I didn't do that much. I did 1 singular row, but I haven't worked on that since last year. It's been sitting in the corner, literally rotting. So yeah, I worked on that for a little bit, then I went upstairs and I ate lunch, and then I came back downstairs and started making some little mini mushroom keychains. So here is one of them, and this is another pattern in my pattern bundle on my Etsy if you want to go check that out. So yeah, that is what I've been working on. I'm working on a green mushroom now, and I'm getting a little tired of crocheting again. I've been crocheting, like, I feel like I've been crocheting non-stop, but in reality I haven't really been doing that much. All I've crocheted today are ducks, and I've done 1 mushroom, so that's literally like nothing. But yeah, that's pretty much all. And I have, yeah, so yeah, this is also day 3. This is the last day of me crocheting because after today I have to work on all my homework and edit this video, but I do want to get this video up later tomorrow, so I was thinking of ending the video here. So thank you guys so much for watching and see you next time.